to start off with a bang. So let's start with Shang Tsung.
Ooh, with a bang.
Shang Tsung, okay.
I'm guessing people are probably kind of guessing what it might be.
Please
I bet
be
people are
the
like,
ninjas.
Yes! From the heavens.
If they don't give Shang the ninjas.
Shang Tsung loses all of his Shang Tsung moves except the straight skull, and in return he gets all the ninja moves.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We've been wanting the ninjas when they first revealed Shang Tsung, so I don't know why
So he
he wasn't.
Ermax lift.
He didn't have that in his
Smoke
variation.
shake, Rain's roundhouse kick.
Finally.
Reptile slide.
And crushing blows that come with those
He
things.
gets the crushing blows. He gets big combo.
So he gets
starters,
all the
gets
ninjas,
stage
not like
control at Ermax
3?
lift. The enhanced slide, it's a lot better than his other slide. He gets the projectile reflect. I think this is an awesome, awesome third variation. So,
Yeah, it should have been his
are
default
saying
It's
variation.
what the people want.
oh,
yes.
yeah.
And that's- I think
I'm
that's
excited
something
about
important to
this.
talk about as well is like, you know, we've
I can actually
having
use
third
Shang
variations
Tsung online in
on the
ranked.
corkboard for a while.
Yes.
But the thing is, like, you know, when the game was first built, we had 2, and those were planned out, QA'd, made sure everything was balanced and whatnot. So we did the same thing with the third one. We went back in, figured out how to change things, made sure it was balanced as well. It's not just like throwing new moves on people.
Right.
That
That
cannot-
should work. That
yeah.
should be fine.
Sometimes, in some cases, it does.
Shang actually has all the
And they
ninjas
have
in the
Law
third
on their
variation. It's
plate.
crazy.
So let's go to Frost.
Arctic Anarchy.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Arctic
the first thing
Anarchy.
she gets is this dive bomb.
Okay.
And this is an example of a move that we've looked at for balance reasons. There's a lot of minutia with the frames, the recovery on block, stuff like that. And that's going to be something that happens throughout a lot of these third variations. The other thing is that she has these augers, and they no longer track the opponent. In the earlier version, they would kind of, if the opponent was ducking, they would go down. They're now projectiles. Both of them are like that.
Sure.
And the first one is a high. And then the last move we gave her, which is really neat, is this overdrive. And
This is my favorite thing that you've told me about.
yeah, this buffs all of her beam attacks. But the interesting thing is if you amplify it, a timer starts. And when the timer goes off, it takes a while, and it starts beeping. The opponent's actually frozen, and that's new. Previously,
unblockable,
you
too.
kind of blew them away, and she would get like a forward 2, like a harder conversion. Now she just gets a full-on freeze.
Right.
Now, it will go away if you hit her. So the idea would be she's going to activate it. You have a pretty long timer, and she's going to go in, try to get you to block, get you to calm down, because you don't want to be caught in the freeze, and she can throw you or whatever.
Or the other way around.
Right, exactly.
Like, you can go back and start throwing some augers, maybe do a dive bomb when they're not looking for it, keep them on
So
the
can
ground.
you poke them out of it or anything like that? Or once that bomb's set, that bomb is set?
No.
If you hit her, it is disabled.
Got it.
So that's a super cool, like, just neat
Yeah, I
part
think
of
it's
the
a
gameplay.
very neat mechanic.
And just like, I know there's a lot of players, and especially Frost players, who like setups.
Yep.
That seems like a perfect like setup type thing to do.
Exactly. Now I definitely want to show
Johnny?
Cage
Yes!
and Jax.
All right, Johnny. What's
So
his
with
third
Johnny
variation?
Cage, we went with a classic MK2 loadout. He has the high fireball, the low fireball, and the uppercut, but the fireballs have been drastically changed.
This is another one of
Do
those things
show,
where the moves
do
actually
show.
work differently now.
Yes. The fireballs before had a huge arc. They didn't hit anybody.
Right.
But now, you can see the mid one is
Okay.
significantly lower, and the high one is still high, but it's not quite as high. He was like throwing them at airplanes.
Yeah, he was.
And his uppercut,
That
it
thing
has
is
had a bunch
fast.
of little minutia frame data changes, and this, if people never really looked at this uppercut is actually super fast.
Yeah, it looks
I
really
fast. It's like
think it has,
super-
a 9
super
frame
fast.
startup. So it's a super fast mid, and if you amplify it, it's safe on block. So I think he can use his fireballs and pressure now, his anti-air better to kind of zone people out. I think they have pretty fast recovery. They're pretty good.
Okay.
And so those are just more of changes to Johnny Cage's normal moves, the existing moves then, right?
These fireballs, right, they existed before as an ability, but they had a significantly different arc.
Right.
His one in his main variation aren't these. These are
Right, it's
different
the
fireballs.
straight
Yeah.
fireball and the other variations.
I might give
So
this
now let's
variation a
take
try.
look at Jax.
I might give
And
it
this
a
one's
little
very
look-see.
exciting to you.
Yeah.
So the first thing he gets is his amplified ground pound, where it actually pops.
Oh
the
my god.
The second thing he gets is this right to bear arm string. Now this has a new ender. He can now do one at the end, and he does this Roman Reigns Superman punch, and that is a high. So the interesting thing here is that's actually plus on block. If you block it, he gets to move first. But it's a high. So you can duck it and then punish it if you think he's going to do it. But then
Well, then you never do it, right?
Then you never do it, and you complain on Twitter that Jax sucks.
So how do we fix that?
Or you do the original ender, which ends in an overhead. The overhead is actually punishable now, though.
Ooh,
So this introduces
better
the
watch
new
out.
meta of if you want the pressure, you go for the high. If the opponent tries to punish that, you go for the overhead. And that's going to keep them guessing.
And if you notice, it's about 900 punches.
Which means...
More lit up arms.
Lit up arms. So the last movie game in this one is...
Well, there's more. No, there's 2.
Is there?
Right?
No, I already said the ground pound.
Oh, I didn't hear you say it. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So his clap, and this move now has... So before it had heated arms and non-heated arms. There's now a third level of maximum heated arms, maximum heat. And he actually gets a pop-up, not before.
Right.
And there's some pretty cool like
Oh,
corner
pop-up
combos
there.
you can do. And because he has that really long string,
You can get heated up again really quickly from
yes. And the crushing blow for his double rocket is to do a 6-hit combo into it.
Which I was practicing earlier today when we were talking about
Yeah,
this. And
you had already got it when I told you what Hero
Right.
was doing. So he can get really cool like corner stuff where he ends in the crushing blow and stuff because that string has a bajillion hits.
To say I already got it, I got it like 1 time out of 10. But yes, I already got
you
it.
said, take a look at this.
That's
and
an
then
improvement, though.
Lift a down one in the corner. It was
That's
really
true.
embarrassing.
It's, you know when people do combos and you're like, watch this. Okay, hold on. Watch this. No, hold on. I did that a lot.
I don't have that problem.
I do.
So that is Jax.
Wait,
Whoa.
You go too
Try to
fast.
do it.
No.
Okay.
I just wanted to show the fatal blow.
The new version of the clone. So
Right.
I think this will be a pretty drastic play style for him. Like, I could even see. I mean, Tom. Like,
Oh, I would love to see Tom do some ice clone, except he'll yell about the trap.
he did get top 8 at a recent tournament. He may never not get top 8 again now.
I don't know. I think Tom's ready. I think he's ready for this.
And then we also gave him this. I think it's called Chill Out or something. Whatever. This ice ground.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
And this is actually faster. Like you can see, this is a combo.
Oh
And
my.
that's another example of like kind of the gameplay minutia changes we've made.
So he has an overhead
Can you
low.
show the
Very fast
ground
overhead low now.
effect again, please? Thanks. And there's the fun stuff you can do with this too, like slide into it and stuff, right? Can you?
Yes.
That works here. Yeah.
So I'm really excited. I've been using the Sub-Zero one. Sub-Zero is one of my favorite characters,
Yep.
and I've been using it. And because
Yeah,
I'm a
the ice
very
ball is
slow-paced
cool,
defensive
but
player,
the ice clone is
and
iconic.
I'm a huge fan, and I've always liked this move. So
So it's kind of
very
weird that he
excited.
doesn't have it.
Yeah.
All right, so Liu Kang.
Let's see what they did with
Liu
Lou.
Kang has the Shaolin Vanish teleport.
Okay.
Oh boy.
That's
He
going to be
gets
tricky.
This command grab with his nunchuck.
The Kusanari, is that what it's called?
It's something
I
like
believe so.
that.
I like that move a lot.
And he gets nunchuck stance. And one of the really cool things is now you can actually do the command grab from the stance if you have both equipped.
Oh, that's awesome.
You can also do his projectile parry if you have it equipped, which is not in this loadout, but if you're making a custom loadout.
Sure.
So
We're not talking
you
about
could do,
custom
like, block
loadouts. We're
strings
talking
into
about
it,
third
go into the
variation
stance, and
rank
actually go into it. And you
big
just input
ballers.
down, back, forward, too, and it will come out.
shot callers.
He also has a general gameplay change. His forward 4 is now 2 frames slower.
Yes. Yes.
For those who don't know what Ford 4 is, just show them real quick.
It's this string. This is like a really good advancing string.
Lou got nerfed.
Yes. We wanted to keep it being kind of one of his go-to strings. That's really what he's like built on. That's what he does. But it's now, he already has a fast move with his forward 3.
He
and
has
a couple other
so
ones.
many tools to get you open. Like, it's
Right.
awesome.
So the idea here is the forward 4 is just a little bit worse, a little bit less. That's all you do. It'd be like
Sorry,
80%
Liu
of
Kang
what you do.
players.
Right.
You'll need like 3 more brain cells.
You know, I make fun of that, but Liu Kang's
And I've
still
been
really
playing him,
good.
and that's
So
totally what it feels like.
Oh, well.
Like, because that's what I want in the character, and I like Liu Kang. So
Yep.
it's not like you now just literally can't do it. Throw down the controller.
watch
But
like
it'll
half
make
the population
poking
drop
out
Liu Kang
scenarios
because
a
of that
little
one
easier to
change.
deal with if you make that read, and he'll have to commit to doing other stuff.
Sure.
I'm actually very interested in this variation of Liu because of the command grab and the nunchuck
It's
stance.
super fun.
I've been wanting to have that stance in there for a while, and command grabs I really enjoy doing, and the fact that those are married together now is really fun for me.
Yeah, I've been playing it a lot, and I really like it. It's a lot of fun to use.
Well, train me. That sounds fun. Cool.
We can also talk about a few that we don't need to show.
Sure.
Scorpion, actually, very highly requested.
Yes.
He gets the MK9 neutral jump punch and Misery Blade.
Nice.
Oh, the
nice.
Misery Blade.
If you played the beta and you love Misery Blade,
It's back.
it's back.
Oh,
You're
great.
ready.
Now I gotta learn how to block
Sonya
the Misery
is gonna be
Blade.
Sonya, and she gets her cat turn moves.
Yep.
Got it.
Nightwolf gets his Spirit Tracks roll,
Mm-hmm.
and then the one that pops you up, and Lightning Arrow,
Cool.
which I'm a pretty big fan of. It's great effects. Shoutouts to our effects.
Yeah. What about our girl Jade?
Jade, I've been using it. That's why I tweeted about her today.
Mm-hmm.
She gets her new combos, like her enhanced back 2, the 3-2-2 down 1.
Mm-hmm.
She gets the projectile reflect,
Yep.
and then she gets the teleport move.
Right.
Mm.
And the teleport move actually does better damage than it used to, and there's other little changes like that.
Yeah.
So she's got like an anti-zoning, but then with the rush down of the new back 2, the new sweep, and that stuff.
Sure.
Cool.
So let's show Katana and Kung Lao. And so the first thing is, this is across the board. This is not variation 3. She actually has a new amplified air fan. And this allows her to do combos.
Ooh.
So one of the
Ooh.
big things Katana players have gone crazy about is combos. We want more combos. She's supposed to be the combo queen. That's something that we made up and declared, and it doesn't happen.
Right.
So she now does. She does have to use a bar meter, but she can get the old school like MK9 fun combos.
Oh, that's awesome.
If
Heck yeah.
she's
But it costs a bar meter,
Sure.
so I don't know how good that
The second
actually
thing
is.
is she actually has a new crushing blow.
Okay, wait a second.
Ooh.
She gets a new
Into a
crushing
pop-up?
blow,
Do
but
a
they didn't do
pop-up,
anything
and
with
then
Johnny
she
with
gets
crushing
the
blow
overhead. And we're
requirements.
gonna get into why that's really cool.
Come on, another round. Give my boy Johnny
first
some
thing she
easier
gets
crushing
is
blows.
Real quick, I'm sorry. How does that
Triggered.
crushing blow happen?
What's the
I was gonna
requirements?
get to that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so the first thing she gets is Fan NATO, and that sends it across the screen.
Yep.
That's really good for like trading stuff. Like if he does his hat, she gets the trade, she's gonna get more damage.
Sure.
The second thing she gets is low fan, and that's where we get into the overhead. So
Right.
the requirement for the crushing blow is the opponent must be crouch blocking when they get hit. So
Sure.
that sets up a 50-50, because now she can special cancel this string. So the idea would be,
And it pops up
sometimes
too.
you special cancel it into the low, and then when they start ducking it because they're afraid of the low, you go into the overhead. And
Right.
once per game, you cash out that crushing blow, you get a pop up
Money.
into Big Dammy.
Money.
Big Dammy.
It's all about that money,
And the last thing
right?
she gets in this variation is the corkscrew.
That's
Is that a new crushing blow too?
It's a
I don't play
super
Katana.
cool-
I've
It's
never
just
seen anyone
elegant.
use that.
Yes.
I mean,
But it
the
looks
princess
cool.
needs some elegance. That's
Right.
nice.
Even as a Revenant, she
I'm gonna make a petition. Johnny Cage needs better crushing blows.
So I'm pretty excited. I have personally wanted the low fan in a variation since like way before the game came out.
Sure.
So I'm very excited. I've been using this one a lot too. It's very exciting.
Now, Katana got some stuff this time around. Other characters have small things like that too. We aren't
Yes.
going to get to. You'll get to in the patch. I know Mr. Aquaman's asking for Codal talk.
Kodals we're not going to show, but it is the other two totems, and it is the enhanced sun disc.
Ooh, what about Jackie? Because there's a big Jackie community. Are we showing Jackie, or are we just gonna?
We are not, because I am not good enough to do her new combos. That is true. That is I
New
will.
crushing blow
the
for
new
Katana,
combo.
buff fireball.
Yes.
No one
She
uses on Johnny.
gets
Yep.
all of her air moves.
Yep.
She has like the air shrapnel gun, the leap, and the ground pound thing, and she can go crazy. Kung Lao gets his great Kung Lao stance, and these moves
Cool.
have drastically changed. They are now significantly faster.
Oh, the
Kung Lao
spirits.
buffs?
Yes.
Kung Lao
Great
buffs?
Kung Lao.
And this actually has a brand new crushing blow.
Another brand new crushing.
Yeah.
Pop.
Come on,
Requirement
another
is now
realm.
Only the last
Two new crushing blows, and Johnny gets
full
nothing.
screen bait.
A high.
Yes. Other thing he gains is the vortex, which he can now amplify, hold it, and send it out.
He can hold that.
He can
Hold
hold that. Yeah. So yes, he got a new crushing blow requirement, as well as those things are way sped up, and I'm super excited because I always loved that move. I stand for the great Kung Lao.
Very
Like
good.
great isn't his name.
Yeah, I mean,
Like Alexander, Kali, and Kung Lao.
And Kung Lao. There it is. All right, so that's
I mean, Kung Lao looks awesome.
uh,
All right, Kung Lao looks awesome. Not taking anything away from Kung Lao. I might try that variation out because it looks really cool. But I'm just, come on. I thought this was just going to show off new variations, but apparently they're adding new crushing blows as well. Johnny got nothing.
So the first thing he gets is the Tarkatan Bear Trap.
Okay. I've seen some
low-key,
pretty nasty
one of
setups
my
with
favorite
that.
moves in the game.
Yeah, it's wild. And then he gains Acid Pour. And now, the regular one is significantly shorter. He does not pour acid on you. And the amplified one is when he pours the acid, then he bops you over the head, which is just rude. So this means you do not have to watch an hour-long animation every time you get hit.
sure, sure.
Although that does make it less salty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I would get super annoyed by that move. And that also changes the Crushing Blow. Because the Crushing Blow is now for the regular version instead of the amplified.
I was going to say,
Sure.
does Erron get a new crushing blow too?
So those are the ones that we wanted to show.
Right.
And you can check out the patch notes to find out all the details that you're excited about.
No, they're all, and those will be coming out today. They'll be coming out with the patch whenever that happens. Follow our social, and we'll talk more about that.
It'll probably come out when
everybody has some
Terminator
really
comes
cool
out.
Stuff they get to do. I'm sure there's a lot of little tiny frame changes that are going to make a lot of people happy that we're not going to get into today because that can get a little into the weeds for those who don't.
And I
yeah.
can go over other ones briefly if you would like.
Please.
Cetrion has an ability she got last patch where she can do a random one of her 4 buffs. She has the tornado in that. Shao Kahn's is spear based. He's got like all of his spear moves.
Cool.
Cassie has bullet moves. She has the bullet reflect where it's like the green orb.
Mm-hmm.
And she has the grabbing the drone and flying away with you.
Mm-hmm.
And the shadow kick. Raiden has Joe Push, and he gets the move where he puts the staff on the ground.
I like that one.
I think the inputs for Joe Push changed too, right?
Yes, and it replaces a different move. So Baraka gets the Baraka Barrage and the Charge. Noob is combo based. He gets a lot of Noob fans are going to be happy that he gets the Sickle Snag and the Sickle Overhead move.
Cool.
I think that'll definitely be very exciting for them.
Our boy Kano.
This one, I literally today, someone predicted it. It is Snakebite and the Eye Laser.
I think Biohazard
Snakebite.
said something
I've
about
won-
I
that.
mean, you wanted that forever.
So I
Tyler started the original petition.
I had the original Snakebite combo.
Yeah.
Scarlet gets Boiling Point, where she lifts you up, and 2 of her buffs.
It's called the Dundee. Remember?
Yes, the Dundee.
Am I still on
Dundee.
that?
Yeah, I
combo?
think so.
Yeah, okay, keep going.
Cabal gets Gas Blast, the combo starter, and I think the spin. There's a chance I made that up, but he
Okay.
definitely gets the anti-air grab, and
A lot of people would ask
They
about
got
Garrus as well.
Gearus gets the Rewind Time move,
Ooh,
and what's the second one?
a new crushing blow, maybe?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff. Thank you everybody for joining us again. Patch will be out. We'll let you know on social. You'll see the patch notes then. I hope you enjoy all these new variations. I think they're great. I'm going to pick one and start working on it right now. We'll see you again next week, likely on Wednesday again. So thank you so much for joining us on the Kombat Kast. Thank you, John, Stephanie, Derek.
Woo!
We'll see y'all next week.
I'm a little triggered that Johnny didn't get any new crushing blows. I thought they were not going to add any crushing blows. I thought they were just going to say, here's the new 3rd variation. This is the special abilities they have. But no, they added some crushing blows. Katana and Kung Lao both got some. So I guess my boy Johnny just didn't make the cut. That's cool. It's whatever.
The new mode.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Let's discuss it, and then after that, we'll have John play a video and we'll talk about it first.
Sure. So
Tag mode, tag
new
team.
mode
Tag
is
team.
called Team Race, and you're basically us 3 are